Hello, welcome back to the next match of the Arena Invitational. This time Metal against Stark. We can see the draft here for the first three games. Let's go in right now and see what's going to happen here. Game 1 is between Metal RTS Teutons in green and Stark playing as Ethiopians here in purple. Interesting civs, and I guess Teutons should be a huge favorite here. Fucking streamers, I had Bugman, didn't tell me. Yeah, that's true. Actually, those deer were bugged. It looks like Metal found out only now. I thought he knew about that, because I saw the start of this game live. I think I've seen most of the game, actually. T90 would have messaged, and Metal is complaining. The rules say that you can message a player if there is a bugged map, and looks like nobody did. Then again, let's look at Metal's map actually, and we are going to find out that there is second, third and main gold all safe in the bag, and that means we are going to have a pretty decent game, I guess. The second stone also safe, only the main stone is forward and of course inside, and we have those 3 buck deer. With Teutons you don't really need the deer, you have cheaper farms, you should be fine here at the 2 boars. So I didn't want to see another real should ban them both from casting the games. Yeah, Metal is a little bit salty here, I guess, but it's not going to change the game because, yeah, you can see Stark is up early with Ethiopians, makes sense, but Metal doesn't really have a big disadvantage here. Market Blacksmith coming up for him, so we won't see scouts here apparently from Metal. He's a little bit low on food, so I guess he misplayed this a little bit, but he's got enough villagers on food actually, so he should be fine. And there we go, Castle Age, bought 100 food, that's all fine. Let's check Stark's base here. Second stone outside, main stone forward, very close, and the main gold also forward. Just right now I think Metal has a better map, even though he's got the bug deer here. Third gold is outside, only the second gold safe in the back, and then there's a lot of nothing here actually. So Metal shouldn't have the most difficult time to get a good game going here, and both players on the way to Castle Age. Let's stay at Stark, see what he's going to do. In early Castle Age I'm expecting to see at least 2 TCs, one on the second goal and the woodline here, very nice, and one on the woodline makes a lot of sense. We have no monastery yet. Let's see if he's going for the relics here. 1, 2 close to his base here. This one closer to Metal, I guess. On the neutral zone there's another extra gold, and actually there is one and there is the other, and another relic here closer to Metal space. Do we have extra stone on the map? I didn't see it yet, maybe I missed it, it's possible. And what else? A lot of villages being created by Stark, 3 TCs up and running, going for farms, so he's just going for boom here. Metal, let's see, has to rebuild a few farms. 1 TC on the woodline here close to the stone, another TC on the main gold. Could have gone maybe like here where you have the wood close, but I think Metal doesn't need it. Double monastery up, he's going for some sort of monk rush, or maybe just for the relics, I don't know. Stark's not bothering about the relics, which is interesting to see. And do we see 2 dead monks? No, very good. 1 conversion with 2 monks, 1 going down, but that's the usual approach. Both players going for the siege workshop. Stark knows when that standard attack is going to happen, so he's preparing for that and actually doing really well at that. I feel like my in-game sounds are a little loud here. Let me change that quickly. I think I put them down a little bit, but still, maybe it's just me and I have my headset in wrong settings. I hope it's fine, and I think it's better to hear my voice than the in-game sounds. You can still adjust the volume if you want to on a YouTube video. Let's see, Metal going with handcart, also 3 TC still. I don't think anybody's going for TC number 4 here, and I guess this is just booming here with a small attack with the Mangonel. Just the counter Mangonel trying to hit the monks, not happening. And looks like both players are preparing for Imperial Age. Stark is already going up, 71 villagers, now 73, and he's preparing archer ranges. Are we going to see Arbalest here? Well, there was a discussion on the stream, and I think I pretty much agree. What can Ethiopians actually do against Teutons? Because, yeah, of course, Ethiopians get full siege. They get everything, and even that, what is it called, torsion engines, but apparently it's quite expensive, so for 1v1 not the perfect unique attack here. But you have siege archers, you have siege rams, you have the heavy scorpions and bombard cannons. Teutons then, of course, grenadations on the castles, giving them 8+5 range. Bombard cannons is no-go then. And siege archers plus, I guess, champions and monks, or maybe even Teutonic knights and monks. What can you do actually? Siege archers, yeah, of course, Ethiopians can put out their own siege archers, but they don't have redemption, and monks from the Teutons are strong. So the only question is, what can Stark do here? And I guess one thing is the numbers, another thing is the early push, but Stark doesn't have a castle up, and Metal is up to Imperial Age. That means we're going to see trebuchets here. They are up already, that's the first one, and Petarachar and Arbalest on the way, Bracer's done, but what can you do? And I think, yeah, Onager on the way from Metal, so if he's going with the Onagers, the Monks, Block Printing and Redemption on the way, it will be fine. Granulation's not done, I'm a little bit surprised to see that. I think he should have done it earlier on, because then he could just counter that, those bombard cannons. Can Onager reach that? No, I think not. 8 range, and the bombard cannons are too far behind, so Metal is not even continuing to build the castle. Instead, he's repairing his first castle, and now the Monks have the Block Printing Redemption. So one bombard cannon got converted, and Stark knows I cannot go farther to towards that castle. Oh, sorry for that, because the Monks are there. So right now, I guess Metal only needs infantry and a siege archer upgrade, and he should be fine here. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not really sure about it. I'm not no expert. Like, ask the arena clowns, ask the experts what they think about this. Damn, I have a little bit of, we call it sore throat. A little bit of a frog in the throat, that's what we call it in German. I'm not sure if that's the literal translation to English. The Arbalists are actually doing a decent job of taking down Monks here, even Onage is going down, and Metal, I'm not sure why he's not saving up for the Siege Onages, I guess, but he is doing archery ranges, hand cannoneers, why? Not good against Arbalest, and there is not so many bombard cannons. Granulation is still not done. Hope that's coming in soon, because the bombard cannon still with the 12 range will be able to hit the castle. Trebuchet to take down the castle on the right hand side. There's 2 siege workshops coming up from Stark. Stark 114, Metal 128 villages, but he's not doing military units, 20, that's all. And he's not adding in, he's adding in hand cannoneers, but not infantry. I think that's a mistake here. Let's see how Stark is going to continue. Siege engineers on the way, and masonry for Metal, who still does not have granulations. This castle though should go down. There are still 2 trebuchets sitting and only 5-6 villagers repairing. Close, and a last shot should be enough. But the bombard cannon's now taking care of those trebuchets. Very good micro here by Stark. He lost the castle, but he's getting something in return. The Arbalest, of course, 8 range, just as the Onagers. 8+1 now actually for Metal, and granulations finally coming up. The Onager is going down though, and Metal is not paying too much attention to his Onagers. That's not good. And again, 18 military units for both players. That's only 18 at 37 minutes, and I expect you to see more. I think Metal should... What did he use? He used his resources on hand cannoneers, losing another Onager to the bombard cannons, not adding Monks, not going for infantry. Capra now coming in from Stark, and I think Metal is misplaying this a little bit. Right now, Stark in his score lead by more than 1k points actually, doing more siege workshops. He's just using his bombard cannons, and he's starting to push here. 8+5 range on the castles, but Stark can also add in some trebuchets. There is one coming up. Also going for cap rams, because why not? If you have the gold, you can go for those. Relic wise, Stark doesn't have relics, Metal only 3, so Stark might be hungry for gold very soon. This main gold is covered, and that's, I think, the biggest problem for Stark. He went for early guilds to be able to sell resources, but I think the prices should be low. Yeah, food 32, wood only 19, so that's not a real option for Stark, and he needs to try and claim his gold now, his main gold especially, because that one has a lot of gold left. Look at this, these are almost untouched, and Metal is not going for the gold either, which is surprising to me. I'm not sure what Metal is more... Oh, nice shots here. Maybe Metal is focusing on this right hand side, where Stark is putting up another castle, protecting his second gold, or his third gold, very important, also taking a stone here. And now siege ram done for Stark. He's moving forward. Siege ram might actually change the game if Metal is not going for more Onagers. And the hand cannoneer, that was just a... Yeah, not stupid choice, but not a good choice here. Not what I expected from Metal to be pick here. Now the siege ram is approaching the castles forward, and that means Stark finally can actually go for his main gold. Of course, Teutons have that free murder hole technique, so castles are actually attacking the siege rams, but that's not going to help a lot. That also means Stark can already take his main gold, and he's going for more archer ranges. We're going to see more Arbalest apparently from Stark, who's now going to be able to get a lot more gold in. He's also attacking the castles from inside Metal space. 2 trebuchets, and there's the siege rams moving forward. Bombard cannons behind that. Stark is doing what he needed to do. Go for a lot of siege, add some, I guess, ranged units, or he could have gone for infantry. Not sure what's the better choice here. I think right now Arbalest, because he can see the hand cannoneers. probably better, and just get the numbers. 41 against 30 military units. Metal is moving to the extra gold on the side. You can see outposts coming up, so Stark will actually see the villagers migrate, and he could go for some raiding on the outside, but he's focusing on the main base now from Metal, of course, and he's was able to take down both castles. Now going with the arbalest to take down onagers or monks, but he needs to go back. There's 2 onagers waiting. Where's the bombard cannons from Stark? Maybe they're down, that's possible. And Metal finally adding in some monks again. There is a trebuchet war with a siege ram in the mix. I think that's going to be, yeah, and GG actually being called. Wasn't GG yet, but Metal only 8 military units and probably didn't have so many resources to actually go for more. Nah, that's not really true. But he did have the trash units ready, and he needed probably, yeah, okay, siege onagers of course, and then elite skirmishers in that situation isn't perfect, but something else. Interesting game. Metal misplayed this a little bit, and Stark winning the first one. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next game. GG.